So this is what you've been spending all these hours in here for?
Well, actually, it was being developed before I even took over, though.
Oh, yeah, right. You're just being modest. You had a big hand in this, didn't you?
Oh, no. I pushed it for it to come out right now, but, I mean, they wanted to market it in the spring. You want to get a try?
How about a toast?
Okay.
To the beginning of your success.
Well, now, wait a second. Before, let's just taste this thing first.
All right. Cheers. Wonderful.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, this is easily the best wine cooler I've ever tasted. And I've tasted plenty, believe me.
You really like it, though.
Oh, yeah, it's delicious.
Really? I mean, you like the...
Really? What do you want, a signed affidavit?
No. I'm glad you like it. I like it, too. It's just, I don't know. I figure you can't really taste these things anymore. You know, the blend is... It's very important. So you have to have just the right balance.
Balance?
Yeah.
Well, you seem to have done it again, Mr. Capwell. A splash of this, a dash of romance. All those qualities that only you seem to possess.
You're too good to me.
No, you deserve it. I'll show you how good I can be to you.
You, tell me you're running a major vineyard and this is how you spend your afternoons?
See? It's not that bad.
Oh, it's terrible, Haley. You can still see the bruises and the swelling.
Oh, well, only when you look in the mirror.
You know, I'm never going to be able to do this shot this afternoon.
Jake, they'll take full body pictures. They won't do anything close up.
They could take a group shot of the Mormon Tabernacle Choir and these bruises would still stand out.
What about makeup artists?
How about a plastic surgeon?
Okay. Look, really, please, it's not worth getting this upset over. You look... If there is going to be a problem, there's nothing we can do about it now is there?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? How come you always make me feel better about everything?
Maybe just a little to the left instead of where we had it. No, sorry. Let's back where we had it before. Let's go. Okay, you know, I want this beach to look like Zanzibar or something, so bring in maybe 3 or 4 more of these, okay? This one.
Hey.
Now, all we need is the beast himself.
Yeah. Hey, can you look at this? For once, we have a few relatively quiet moments to ourselves.
Oh, thank God.
What, there's something I said?
Look.
What is it?
A moonstone.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah. When I was a kid, Mason always used to bring me down to the beach. We'd sit here until sunset, till the sky turned black, and he'd tell me about the stars and the constellations.
Hey, I didn't know that Mason studied astronomy.
He didn't. I don't even think he knew where the North Star was. I don't know, just the way he described the solar system. It was so much more interesting than the facts I learned later. His solar system was innocent and cynical, sort of threatening and romantic, you know? Somehow it all had beauty in it. Anyway, one day I found a moonstone, and he said that they were lucky and that all my wishes would come true.
Hey, what are you wishing for right now?
That you and I were getting married today. And that, Mason, we're going to be here for our wedding.
No. Thank you so much, Har. Listen, you know, and if you ever need anything from me, you know where to call, all right? No, don't hesitate, babe. Yeah. I love you too, Har. But man, is slime! The only assistant district attorney at 40 years old in New York City. Do you know how little assistant district attorneys in New York City are paid?
I don't know, Keith, and I don't care. I'm not interested in Har, babe. What did you find out?
Don't be so pushy. I'm doing you the favor.
Keith, you're doing me a favor because you know I might be onto something big in your heart of hearts.
I'll get, what, my heart of hearts?
Keith, get on with it.
All right! Let's see. Pamela Conrad, beloved mother of Mason Capwell and Jeffrey Conrad.
I know that! What?
All right. I'm getting to it. The mysterious Miss Pamela jumped off the 59th Street Bridge, did a 2.5 gainer, and landed in the East River.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, there must have been a reason.
Well, she was married to C.C. That's enough to make anybody suicidal.
Well, he probably left her without a cent. He's good at that. Did she die?
She jumped off the 59th Street Bridge into the East River! Of course she's dead. Tinkerbell couldn't have survived a leap like that.
Well, was she buried or cremated?
You know, your morbid curiosity never ceases to amaze me.
Just answer the question.
I'm not sure.
What do you mean? Didn't Harv Babe let you in on all the information? I think there's something you're holding back.
It's no big deal. I just don't want you to start jumping to conclusions.
Pamela's the jumper, not me. I want to know what happened to the body.
I know you. You're going to start making assumptions.
Keith, I want to know where the body was buried, that's all.
Well, wasn't exactly buried. The body was never found.
Pamela's alive! She's alive!
And I were just tasting this new wine cooler that Roseridge has come out with.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a try?
No, I don't want any wine cooler. I just want to know when you're going to face the realities of business.
Well, Dad, that's exactly what we're doing. Roseridge has got a chance at trying out the new wine cooler, and there's a big share available to us.
Every major wine company in the country has a wine cooler. Why would anyone want to buy yours?
Because, Dad, this one is different. Now, we have spent a lot of hard hours on developing this taste and a lot of time and money in the marketing area for this.
Mm. Well, hope you don't lose your shirt.
Well, we'll see.
Well, you're not averse to trading in on the Capwell name, are you?
That wasn't my idea. I fought to change it, but they'd spend so much money on the labeling and advertising.
I see. I've also seen a financial statement of your company, and I got to tell you something. I think the only way your company's going to keep in business is if you sell your grapes to a larger operation.
Well, Dad, we're just going to have to wait and see.
Now, we may see you lose a lot of money and make a total fool of yourself.
All right, that's it. I've had it. Get out of here.
I beg your pardon?
I'm fed up with you. I'm not 15 years old anymore. I don't need your lack of confidence in me. This is my vineyard, and I will make this place succeed or fail on my account. None of it, Dad, is your concern. I don't want to find you snooping around in those offices or on these premises again. You got it?
I've got it.
How did it happen?
I had a little disagreement with a couple of guys down at Johnny's. Haley thought with some makeup, maybe we could...
No, I don't think makeup is going to be able to cover this up.
You know, Jake, it's not a good idea to go around getting your face bashed in this line of work, you know?
He didn't pick the fight, Jeffrey. He was defending me.
Yeah, I understand that. But your face, man, your face and your body is what your fortune is now, you know?
Yeah, I know. I get the feeling my stock is dropping pretty rapidly.
Hey, makeup is not going to cover up these bruises.
Mrs. Osmond is going to kill us if we cancel the shoot today. We just look at the animals to pay for, not to mention an entire bloody crew.
Look, guys, I feel really bad for letting you down. You know, I'm sorry. If you want me to talk to this guy and explain things to him...
Osmond is not the kind of guy we can explain things to.
Yeah, I know. He seemed like a jerk at the meeting, too.
Wait a minute. I have an idea.
Well, I'm open to anything at this point.
Suppose we just shift the focus of the campaign just slightly.
What are we talking about? Shooting from behind?
That's fun. No. What we do is we feature Jake as kind of a Tarzan type, rescuing his damsel in distress.
Yeah, well, we could use the publicity somehow to explain how he got the bruises. It'd be perfect.
Right. He's been out rescuing his beautiful Jane from some wild animal. That's it, right.
It's a great idea. I mean, we got everybody here. What have we got to lose?
All right, I'm going to give Buddy's Beautiful a call, get them to send the most gorgeous girl they've got, all right?
Great.
See ya.
Come on, let's see if your heroics can pay off. Hi, I'm sorry I'm late. I had a hysterical client. That's okay, I just got here. Well, you sound a little harried on the phone. What's wrong?
Well, I was on the phone with an hysterical agent. It seems that my agent has met with these producers in Los Angeles who are doing a new series, and they're very interested in me for one of the supporting roles.
That's great. Why aren't you enthused?
Oh, because, you know, I really do want to get back to my career, but I'm worried about Chip. You know, I want to be a good mother, but the time that a series takes can be murder, Julia.
Well, you make a lot of money. You can hire a nanny and take Chip to the studio with you.
Now, you sound really anxious to get me back to Hollywood. Did my agent call you, too?
Not likely. It just sounds exciting.
Well, you know, it would be if my life wasn't in such a state of limbo.
I'm sure Mason would be here if he could.
You know, there is a part of me that is very angry at him for abandoning us.
Considering everything that's been going on around him, you have to know that this is not another one of his disappearing acts.
Yes, I know that, but I need to hear it from him face to face. I need to hear Mason tell me why he has been away so long.
Kelly and Jeffrey said that whoever was holding him or whatever happened, that he's out of that situation. And maybe he is staying away because he feels it's dangerous to come back here.
Well, I know, but what are we gonna do?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I'm worried to death about him. But there's nothing that we can do. There's nothing. We're just gonna have to sit tight and wait till he comes home safely, and he will.
I knew you were going to jump to conclusions. There's absolutely nothing to prove that Pamela Capwell is alive.
She's a Capwell woman. How many of C.C. Capwell's wives have ever stayed dead?
She jumped off the 59th Street Bridge into the East River. Nothing lives in that water.
You don't know everything, Keith.
I know you when you get that look and it sends shivers down my spine. It means you're hatching some plot, and I'm staying out of it.
No, you never want to be a part of my schemes until you see the flashing signs of money.
Okay, all right. Suppose she is alive. Why would she give her locket of her 2 sons to somebody else?
I was thinking the same thing. I don't think she gave it away.
Oh, no, I know. Bertha was probably on the 23rd Street Pier. Grabbed it off her as she was floating by.
Oh, please, Keith. What kind of woman would take something like that from a dead woman?
You, perhaps?
Well, maybe under certain circumstances, but I'm sure Bertha didn't get it that way.
No, she probably got it at a garage sale, you know, or a pawn shop.
No, Pamela wouldn't have hawked something like that, but, well, if they never found her body, then she must be alive out there somewhere.
Okay, just suppose she is alive. I mean, so what?
What is the matter with you? What happened to your imagination?
I don't know. It's a little blank on this subject. Why don't you just fill me in?
Okay. You and I both hate C.C. Capwell. You with me so far?
Mm-hmm.
And he's riding high. He's taking Brandon away from me, and he's going to grease everybody's palm to make sure he gets out of all these lawsuits in relation to the phony serum. Mm-hmm. So, just try to imagine what would ruin that big, fat, self-satisfying, sanctimonious smile on C.C.'s face more than to open the door and find dear darling dead Pamela standing there.
Certainly put a dent in the dynasty.
Yes, and I'm sure Sophia would be happy to see her as well.
I love you when you're evil.
We have to find her first.
You know, if it turns up that she is around someplace, we could plant a lot of bombs in the Capwell's backyard.
I could tell Mason his long-lost mother is alive.
You're still not over him, are you?
Of course I am.
No, every time you talk about him, you're not over him. Every time you talk about him, you get this big cow eyes.
What's the matter? Jealous?
No, I'm not. I just can't see how you, like, you know, you'd fall for some guy that's so, you know, stiff and self-important.
Why don't we pick this up later in the apartment?
You know, we can pick it up right here, baby.
Oh, come on, Keith. No, there's a
on
reason.
the desk.
I want you to use your position, too.
You mean like the position I used last night? My ankles are still killing me, baby.
No. Your position is district attorney. I want you to bring Bertha in here for questioning.
If we brought her in here and we find this woman, that'd really nail Capwell's hide to the wall.
And the current Mrs. Capwell, too.
What makes me think you're going to enjoy every moment of this?
C.C. spit on me. He's taken everything I've ever had, and then he's laughed. He's ripped Brandon right out from my arms. And I'm going to make him pay for every bit of what he's done.
Darling, I'm sorry. What are you doing here in the middle of the afternoon?
I was, looking at this wedding picture of us. You know, I haven't seen this, happy couple around the house for quite some time.
Look, sweetheart, I'm really not in the greatest mood right now. Your son just threw me out of his vineyard.
Really?
Yes, really.
Well, I wasn't, talking about just today.
Oh, come on now. You're not going to start me right now, are you?
I'm searching for answers, Cece.
Aren't we all, baby? Aren't we all?
Well, you see, I thought once we got Eden and Cruz settled, and Kelly, that you and I would try to get back to having some kind of a normal life.
Don't you think that's exactly what I want?
Well, now I really don't know what to think.
You gotta understand something. Every time I turn around now, there's something wrong with the kids. They have one problem after another.
Cece, you know as well as I do, we cannot hang on to them with both hands. We have to let them go a little bit so we can have a life of our own. Now, I love them, and I am as concerned about them as you are, but I want to be selfish. I don't want to give up my time with you.
What are you giving up? We're always together.
You just don't even understand, do you? Do you realize that any time we have alone together, what we talk about, all we talk about is the kids? I don't remember a time when the two of us enjoyed each other. And we haven't made love for weeks.
Look, I didn't mean for that to happen. I don't mean to shut you out. You gotta know how much I love you. You gotta know that you're in my thoughts every moment of the day.
Well, you know what it is? I guess I just need to hear that once in a while.
You'll hear it from me. From now on, you'll hear it from me. And you're probably right about my preoccupation with our kids. I mean, I'm hanging on to them as if I'm scared to death because if I lose if I lost them, I'm not just losing them. I'm losing something else.
You're not going to lose me. I'm right here. And we can hang on to each other as tightly as we need to.
Damn, I love you so much. I promise you, as of this moment, right this very moment, we're going to make up for all those weeks that I left you out.
So you called me here for me to give you advice about your job?
Julie, I don't have anybody else to talk to.
I don't know anything about show business. I'm not the one to give you advice about your career.
I'm really not asking you about my career. I'm asking you about my personal life.
If you're asking me to give you advice about your marriage, then I'm certainly not qualified to counsel you.
I'm not asking for your advice. I'm simply asking for your opinion.
I don't have one. I can't.
Oh, Julia, come on. I can't believe that. You've known Mason longer than I have. You share an office, you share a career, you have a baby.
Hold it. Just hold it. You are trying to piece together things that aren't going to piece together the way that you think that they are. There's a simple solution here. It's just not that simple.
You both sound like you need some answers. Excuse me, who are you? My name's Arcana. I'm a psychic.
No kidding.
No kidding. But then your life isn't a picnic either, is it? I mean, you could use some answers, too.
No, thanks.
You're lost. But you look like a believer. Does the name Beth mean anything to you? No, Beth, no, not at the moment. It will. If you do want answers, you'll call me. Day or night.
That was quite a routine. You aren't really going to call her, are you?
Oh, no. But I certainly would if I thought she could give me some answers.
And you have no right to
Bring me in here. Oh, wait a minute. You're the one with the bottle. This man got me drunk and tried to take advantage of me.
She's obviously suffering from delusions of grandeur.
That's more like a nightmare, having a twerp like you pawing all over me.
We'll take it from here.
So what am I doing here?
This is Mr. Timmons. He was at the soup kitchen with me the other day helping out. He's also the district attorney.
Who are you, the... So buzz off, Gina.
Bertha, we'd like questions.
About what?
Well, you see, I just love antique jewelry, and I couldn't help noticing that beautiful locket around your neck.
So?
So I thought we could talk about it.
Wait a minute. You mean you dragged me to the DA's office? Barbara. Around, folks.
Of course, we'd always talk about a stolen locket. You don't talk to us, lady. You're in the slammer for possession of stolen property. Look, Bertha, we know for a fact that the locket isn't yours, so just tell us where you got it, okay? You know, this is getting boring. So if you want to cool off for a week behind bars and think about this, I can arrange it.
You think I'm threatened by 3 squares a day and a bed to sleep in?
Bertha, do you have any children?
I had a son. Timmy. But I lost him when he was young.
I'm sorry.
He was a fine boy. Thank God he didn't see his mother end up like this.
I have a son, too. And I don't know how I'd survive if I ever thought I'd lost him forever.
That's all you do. Survive. He was the only one that ever meant anything to me. When Timmy was gone, the rest didn't matter. Just all sort of slipped away.
Look, I lied to you about the antique jewelry. What I really want to know is some information about the 2 little boys whose picture was in the locket.
Oh, one of the little boys looked so much like Timmy.
I know the boys. I recognize them. I know exactly who they are. And I know that they think their mother's dead. So you can understand why I was so interested when I saw their pictures in the locket. And I know that the only person that locket could have belonged to was their mother. That's why I had Keith Timmons bring you in for questioning. I was hoping that maybe you could provide me with some information I could pass along to those 2 boys. I mean, they love their mother very, very much. I understand and want to help me. Bertha, please. Please understand how important it is for me to find out where you got that locket.
I was in jail once.
When?
Not long ago. I'm not proud of what I did. I've never done anything like it before, but the one little boy in the picture looked just like my son, and when I lost my house, I lost all pictures of Timmy. I stole the locket from the other lady in the cell.
What was her name? Do you remember?
You gonna tell her that I stole the locket?
No, no. I would never mention your name.
Oh, she probably knows anyway. I guess it was a mean thing to do, but I couldn't help it.
Her name, Bertha.
Carter. Maxine Carter.
Do you know where she is now?
She's probably still in jail. She was serving a longer sentence than I was.
What was her charge?
Do I look like a lawyer?
No, Bertha, I want to thank you very much. You've been terribly helpful.
Can I go now?
Sure. I mean, as long as your story pans out.
Oh, it's true. I'm no liar. The little dark-haired boy, I know you're probably the one that took the pictures out of the locket, and I was just wondering if...
Would you like this picture?
Oh, this looks just like my Timmy. I had a picture of him that looks just like this. He was such a good boy. Thanks.
Maxine Carter. She has to be Pamela. All we have to do is find her, and Cece's as good as ruined.
Let's hope Freddie knows what we're looking for.
I hope Osmond goes for this thing.
Well, considering the circumstances, there's not much else we can do, is there?
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I guess. All right, come, let's do this. The light's perfect. Let's go for it. All right.
All right, that was
Yes.
great.
Hey, I think we got some good stuff here. All right.
You were wonderful. Good job.
You are going to make a fortune on this wine cooler. It's going to be a great success.
No, maybe I will, and maybe I'll lose everything.
Would you stop worrying about it? You're going to be very successful, I promise.
Thank you. At least somebody has faith in me.
Damn right I do. I like it in here. Ooh, it's cool. Hey, you know what we could do tonight? We could stop by my house, take a packed little picnic basket. We could come back here and have a little romantic dinner.
You got it.
All right.
I do.
Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered something. I wanted to talk to you about something. I feel like I should be completely honest with you about this.
What?
I just got a letter yesterday from TJ.
TJ, the ski instructor in the East.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He's coming to Santa Barbara and he wants to see me.
You want to see him?
Of course not. Not at all, no. You're the only man in my life. You know that.
Original Blood Center.
All right, I can't stand it anymore. You hate it, don't you?
I love it.
Really?
I think it's beautiful.
Well, I wasn't sure that you liked that kind of thing, you know? You see those three little charms?
A horse, a fish, and a lion.
Right. Well, the horse, that's Wind Dancer. Because, well, the first time that I met you was at the stables.
And what about the fish?
It's a grunion.
The grunion run.
That's right. I don't think I've ever seen you so excited, and I know I've never heard you giggle so much in my life.
And the lion?
A lion. Yeah, that was the only beast I could find.
Oh, I love it.
Well, you're kind of responsible for me getting the job and everything. You see those little eyes? Those are little emeralds.
Oh, Jake, you shouldn't be spending so much money on me.
Oh, do you know how happy it makes me to see the look on your face when you like something that I've gotten you? Don't deprive me of that. It means too much to me. And besides, now that Jeffrey's come up with this new idea, the money's going to keep coming in.
Well, as long as you promise that it's going to go to college, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, I promise.
Hi,
Hey,
guys.
hi. Hi. How's it going?
How'd it go?
Unfortunately, Osmond didn't quite share our enthusiasm for the new campaign.
He hated the idea.
Yeah, he hated it.
So now what do we do?
Well, he wants to go back to the original concept.
Well, he's going to have to wait, because Jake needs to heal.
No, you don't understand. Osmond is not a man of, how shall I put this, patience.
No, he's not. And we only have 1 week to reshoot the campaign.
I can't be ready in a week.
Jake, I'm sorry, but this isn't up to us. If you can't be ready in a week, I'm afraid we're gonna have to go ahead and find ourselves a new model.
Could you grab that, please? Thank you.
Okay. Lockridge residence. Yeah, she is. Well, hold on a minute. I'll get her for you. It's for you.
Did you ask who it is?
Yeah.
Who is it?
TJ.
Hello? Yeah, I got your letter. Because I don't want to see you. Why? No, listen, I'm seeing somebody else now. No, I'm not just saying that because he's in the room. Look, I can't keep you from coming to Santa Barbara, but you're not going to see me. Do you understand? TJ. I'm sorry.
I expect you to control the guy.
I'm not gonna see him.
I know, I heard you.
Come on, don't let this jerk ruin our night, okay? Exactly what he'd want to do.
It's not gonna happen.
Good.
You know, Julia, I don't know how you do it. You have a career, you're raising a daughter, and you're doing it all on your own.
You sound like a bad commercial for a woman's vitamin
Oh,
supplement.
stop it. I'm serious. Here.
Thank you. Well, I've cut down on my work schedule a bit, and I have a lot of help with Samantha. But if you take this job, you're going to have less time than I do.
Yeah, I know.
But Mason will be able to help you when he gets back.
You know, even when I'm away from Chip, just for a few hours, I start wondering if he's awake or if he's asleep, if he's going to do something special and I won't be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I live in horror thinking Samantha's going to take her first step or say her first word, and I'm going to be arguing a case in court.
I know. And if I take this serious, I may have to travel a lot. Well, I guess I'll just have to insist that Chip come along.
So you leaning one way or the other?
Oh, I don't know. But you know, this part of Beth, it sounds really interesting. Wait a minute. Beth, that's what the woman at Johnny's place said? The psychic, she said that this woman, this character, Beth, or whatever, would play a very important part in my life.
Do you honestly think that this woman has visions?
Well, how could you know about this?
The envelope was outside your door. Someone could have opened it up.
Julia, that's ridiculous. Come on, we were at Johnny's.
These people sometimes don't work alone.
These people aren't all phonies.
So you really believe that she's psychic?
Well, I believe that obviously she has some psychic powers, yes.
This is ridiculous.
You know, Julia, just because you don't believe in this doesn't mean you have to insult me.
Oh, I'm not insulting you. I just don't think we should talk about this anymore.
I think you're absolutely right.
You okay?
Yeah. I was just thinking about how addictive money can be. You know, Haley, I've had to scramble to get by my whole life. I just figured that that's the way things were going to be and that it wasn't so bad. And then all of a sudden, I'm making more money than I ever thought I could just by standing on a beach in a bathing suit.
Look, I feel really responsible for that because I made you take the job. I'm sorry.
No. I mean, I liked it. I like the sense of freedom that comes along with that money. I mean, I could buy you things and take you places.
See, that's not what is important. It's really not.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first. But now that it might be taken away from me, I'm not so sure.
Jake, listen to me. When I was living with Ted in the Capwell mansion, I saw how money can complicate someone's life. It blows everything out of proportion. The highs seem higher, but the lows are devastating. I had a house full of maids and chauffeurs and cooks, and it was so easy to walk away. Because money can't be the top priority in anyone's life.
Yeah, I know. I know that you're right, Haley. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I was having a great time.
You don't know that the job is over yet.
No. But I'll tell you something. I'm gonna do everything I can to hang on to it.
I hope you're still not upset about that phone call. You know TJ doesn't mean anything to me. You know that, right?
Well, you were engaged to the guy, like him.
I know I was, but I made a mistake. I realized
you don't have to
that.
explain anything to me.
I want to. I mean, I can't lie and tell you I didn't care about him. I thought I was in love with him. We had some great times together, jetting from Aspen to Maui to Tahoe. But when we finally settled down and I tried to figure out what it was about him that I was so much in love with, I couldn't, because I was never in love with him. It was very different with us. Very different. Not like you and me at all.
How come you always make me feel so good, huh?
I don't know.
I do. You know why? It's because you're a good person. You care. You always have, you know?
Yeah.
Even when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
You act like you're ashamed.
No, I'm not.
No, it's okay to be a good person.
It's just a big responsibility.
No, I think you can handle it.
You think so?
I know so.
I've missed you. I needed to feel your arms around me this way.
I remember when we were younger and right after Ted was born, if we could steal a moment like this, we called it a miracle. Kids were still growing up. Our lives were incredibly full, almost too full.
I remember we used to lie here and fantasize about the time when they'd be all grown up and out of the house.
Yeah. And here we are now. Seems like just a moment later.
Honey, this is our time. Ever since we fell in love, ever since we've known each other, this is the time alone that we've dreamed about. We have a lot of rich, wonderful things in our past, but I promise you one thing, from now on, it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
Thank you.
For what?
Saying those things. Being you.
What's ever bothering you right now, it's gonna pass. Just hold me. Don't go away.
Well, what does it say?
Well, Maxine Carter has a wide array of hobbies. Robbery, prostitution, assault. I don't think this woman is Pamela Capwell.
Well, maybe not. Well, maybe she knew Pamela or had some kind of contact with her. Is she still in jail?
Yeah, she sure is, safe and sound.
Well, then I only have one more little favor to ask you.
No favors.
Keith, it's no big deal.
No, I'll be the judge of that.
I want you to put me in the same prison cell as Maxine Carter.
You're out of your mind!
I know I am, and so are you. That's why we get along so well.
You know, a woman of your stature does deserve to be in prison, but I'm not going to be responsible for it.
Keith, I have to get close to her.
I'm stretched out as far as I want to be on this. No, I'm not going to put you in the slammer with that broad.
Fine. I'll take care of it myself. And when the moment comes to watch Cece crawl and wither, I'll take the satisfaction in that moment myself, too.
I found another one.
What?
Moonstone. I thought perhaps 2 wishes would be better than 1.
You have different wishes?
No, I don't. Baby, I know your father will be disappointed, but, you know, we don't have to wait to get married. We could do it today if we wanted.
I know. But I've thought about it, Jeffrey. And I really want it to be a celebration with my family and friends there.
Okay. And that's what we'll do. Anyway, I don't need this moonstone. Everything I could ever hope to wish for came true the day I met you. Hey, what is it, baby?
I'm just thinking about Mason. I want my family to be there, Jeffrey.
Hey, I thought we decided he wouldn't want us to wait.
I know that. But he's out there somewhere.
Hey, Kelly, do you want to postpone the wedding?
No. No. And I love you so much. Just when I think about those people, I'm frightened for him, Jeffrey.
Hello. What are you doing here? I was hoping you would have called me by now. When I saw you at the restaurant, I started getting impressions. Your husband is in great...
Wait, you know about Mason? Where is he? Is he all right? What is he?
No. It's everything's very cloudy right now. The impressions are gaining strength. I'll be able to put you in contact with your husband soon. Very soon.
Well, wait a minute.
I'm Boyd Madsen.
And I'm Maria Shriver. From a woman who might be president
to music's hot group, U2, on the premiere of Sunday Today.
A great new tradition begins this Sunday.